Hello, Cancer. This is Alex, and I'm here to bring you your love reading for September of 2020. Going forward, I am giving in to the demand, and every last reading after this one will concentrate and focus on love and relationships. As you have seen, your cards flew out right away, and you have 6 cards that are on the table. And looking at your cards right off the bat, you have the Death at the bottom. And looking at your cards, Cancer, it kind of looks like you are battling with your person. Not necessarily sure how much longer you want to stay in this. If it's even worth it anymore. If it's worth your time anymore. I do kind of feel like you remained flexible or bent over backwards for your person in this particular situation. But it could be that any or everything that you're doing is not making a difference, or your person is still demanding with this Ten of Swords here. You want to have a conversation, or you could have had a conversation and maybe decided to go your separate ways or end your situation. Okay, as you see, I'm putting out my second row, and I'm only going to do, let's do 6 cards here as well. You have a lot of cups on the bottom, a mixture on top. Yeah, look at that, the 3 of Wands. And you have the Temperance. Yeah, so it kind of feels like there is a decision here, especially with the 2 of Cups. This does absolutely feel like a relationship versus any other type of situation. And the mirroring or looking at each other, you know, kind of says to me that, yes, this is somebody who you were in alignment with. Again, could be a relationship, could be a friendship, could be somebody who you're romantically involved. I do have to pay homage to the new relationship titles, the situationship. But this is somebody that, you know, you've invested great love and great emotion for, regardless of whatever type of relationship you were in, or whatever the relationship status. I also feel like this is somebody you definitely wanted to be with. Also, guys, keep in mind, remember, energy is fluid. So I may be referring to you, but it could be your partner as well that I'm referring to also. Okay, and I'm just going to move these over. I keep moving my cards around so you can see all of the cards. Nothing is hidden. Anyway, this is somebody who, you know, you could have known for a long time, college sweethearts, childhood sweethearts, and it just kind of feels like I'm just going to say it. It's like maybe somebody in the connection is living in the past, right? Because you have the 6 of Cups here, especially with the 4 of Cups. The 4 of Cups is disengagement. The 4 of Cups is like being emotionally numb. So it kind of feels like, you know, this person who, yeah, you could have known each other for a long time. Like I said, college sweethearts, high school sweethearts, around the way sweethearts. Right, but it's almost based on the 4 of Cups sitting right there. It almost kind of feels like that time has passed. You know, it's almost like somebody is quote unquote over the past, or somebody needs to get over the past. Right, with the 7 of Wands and then also the Knight of Cups. This to me almost says that somebody is being real defensive. It could be that, you know, you have this lover who's trying to move towards you, but based on where you are right now, either you're blocking it, either you don't want it, you're trying to deflect it, you're trying to maybe fight against it. Why? Why, Cancer? I can hear some of you saying, this is not what I wanted. This is not what I expected it to be. Right? Especially here with the manifestation of the Magician and then also the Hanged Man. That kind of says to me that this is the Magician. To me is what you wanted, your expectations, your wishes, your hopes, your desires, what it is that you would like to see happen. The Hanged Man is almost like, okay, well, I'm trying and trying and trying and nothing is happening, so you know what, I'm just going to kind of let go and let God. The Hanged Man is changed perspective, it's suspended animation, but it's also releasing control as well. So it's almost like for a lot of you, yeah, here's where the disconnect occurs, because what you expected, what you wanted is not turning out how it should, so you're ready to kind of quote unquote maybe let go. Ten of Swords and the Four of Swords. You are waiting, you're praying, you're looking for enlightenment, you're looking for some sort of solution to stay in this, but the reality of it is, again, now I say reality and I'm using that term very loosely because the reality here, especially with the Ten of Swords, is it could be the reality of your mind, which could or could not have anything to do with physical reality, Cancer. Okay, so it's almost like whatever your dilemma is related to your person, are you making things up yourself, or is this the actual reality of the situation, right? Which to me makes sense as far as why a conversation needs to be had where we could talk about things clearly and openly and talk about the truth. And then once I have all of the information, I can make a better decision on what's happening next, right? This is the card of moving on, kind of moving on, moving away. It's like, all right, I'm gonna head out, like that SpongeBob meme. So I kind of feel like, again, it feels as though you have love. You feel as though either you want love or you have love. But there's a certain level of dissatisfaction here. You have 2 4s on the table. There's a certain level of dissatisfaction here where either one, emotionally you're pulling back, and then number 2, mentally and also communication, you could be pulling back as well, right? And you clearly are inside of your head and maybe even, allowing the talk of your negative emotions to get the best of you as well. And this is almost like God, angels, universe saying, dude, you need clarification. Before you can figure out where you're going to go, what you're going to do, seek clarification. Okay? The last 2 cards are the Death and then also the Temperance. So that to me says, it's like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and make some sort of change and shift up out of this situation. I'm just waiting for the perfect time. I'm waiting for divine timing. I'm waiting for the perfect time. Okay? So what we're going to look at now is 3 of your romance angels. Children. Your love life is being affected by children. So maybe the reason you haven't walked away is because you guys have children together. Or there are children involved in this situation. What I'm also getting as well is maybe children are the reason you want to walk away. You ain't know he had like 5 kids and 4 baby mamas, and you love them, but that's a lot of children. I'm just saying. Anyway, next card is stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Like it, Cancer. Yeah, this deliberation here, it's like you don't know what's going to happen. Have honest communication, and again, you're basically waiting. So God, angels, universe is saying, hey, while you're waiting, stay optimistic. Anything can happen, especially with that Death card. Last card, let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. Yep. Hanged Man is releasing control. Is absolutely releasing control. So if I were going to summarize this, Cancer, I would just say, kind of take your foot off somebody's neck. Stop trying to manhandle the situation in your love life. I could hear some of you saying, yeah, but I want to be happy too. We all do, but happiness requires some sort of sacrifice, as in you can meet your Mr. Right or Mrs. Right or Prince Charming or your Princess Charming, but she could be broke. She may love your eyeballs off and eyeballs out, and she does everything right, but she could be broke, or she got messed up teeth if you're vain like that, right? In other words, you have to take the good with the bad, Cancer. So I'm going to leave it here. And if this reading does resonate, you guys know what to do. Please feel free to like, subscribe, and also share. Thanks, guys. Bye.